John Capobianco from Fleischman Hillard is a big shot Tory. And he joins me right now because I want to put the question to you. Whether the election is this fall, winter, or a year from now, what do you think Canadians should expect from a Conservative government should that government win power? For instance, Poilievre is saying all along, I'm going to defund the CBC. Do you think he'll do it?
I do think he's going to do it. I think whatever Pierre said during the leadership contest, he's going to actually uphold and do it during the campaign election, because he's made it clear, and he won by those very rules and by those very themes that got him elected as leader. So I believe that he's going to stick to that. And I find too that Canadians want somebody when there is an election, especially a Conservative leader, who truly believes in Conservative policies. And I think Pierre, what you saw during the leadership contest and what you're seeing since is somebody who's going to hold true and hold fast to what he believes are Conservative ideals. We've talked about it before: individual responsibility, economic freedom, the ability to be able to say and do what you believe as a Canadian, the freedom to do that without having the government constrained. And he's going to
no cancel culture?
No cancel culture. He's going to be talking about less government interventions, more about individual responsibilities, and putting that back on people, and also giving a lot of the provincial governments the right and the freedoms to do what there's the jurisdictions that they believe they have the right to do. So there's going to be a lot of less government and more about individualism and freedom to do what you feel you can do.
And yet a great number of Canadians, and we saw that in Ontario with an earlier leader, said, I'm going to fire a lot of civil servants, and Canadians don't like that generally. It's all within reason.
Well, it is all within reason, and I think it's all within how you sort of explain it to Canadians. I think Pierre did a fairly good job during leadership to try to do it. I think the Liberals and others, his detractors, try to make it as into this boogeyman where, Pierre is all about certain things. But you know what? The party elected him, and the membership at record numbers, Stephen. We're like over 600,000 members. And I think
a lot of those are new members to your party.
Well,
and people are saying, well, he attracted some fringe members to your party, but he's not mainstream enough. And he won the leadership.
They said the same thing about Rob Ford when he ran for mayor of Toronto. Nobody believed that Rob Ford was ever going to win, and this whole thing about Ford Nation erupted. And those Ontarians, Torontonians who never voted before, voted for Rob because they believed he was the guy that's going to do what he said he was going to do. Same with Mike Harris in 1995. He got reelected in 1999. Why? He was not liked in 1999 after the first term. But Ontarians said, listen, I don't like Mike Harris, but he certainly did what he said he was going to do. And they believe in that. I think they're going to see Pierre now as leader of the official opposition. They're going to say he's going to do what he said he's going to do. And I think there's a lot of room for a lot of Canadians who might not have supported other Conservatives in the past, who might support Pierre because of it.
And so I just want to be clear on this, though, because a lot of people are saying, well, he had to say those things because he was, running for leadership. Now that he's leader, he's going to water it down for those socialists throughout Ontario.
Well, I don't think he's going to water it down. I think what he's going to do is probably smooth over some of the edges. But I think the general themes of his leadership back then are going to stick through with an election campaign.
We'll see. John, thanks very much. 3 minutes. Please stay tuned to keep informed about the latest policy issues. We all need to sharpen our game, because if we don't, we could end up with another Justin Trudeau government, and we don't want that. So please subscribe, tell your friends about the show, and if you can, PayPal, because that guy behind there, he wants to get paid. He does a very good job.